today's video, we will be performing Musculoskeletal Assessment.
What are you waiting for? Let's go!
For the musculoskeletal assessment, first we will collect the appropriate objective data related to the general survey, and then we will collect the appropriate subjective data, and then we will explain the procedure to the patient. Let's proceed to the muscle inspection. First, we will inspect the muscle for the size bilaterally, and then we will compare. Next, we will inspect for the muscle and tendons for contractures. For example, the shortening, shape, and malposition. Next, we will inspect for the muscles for fasciculation and tremors, involuntary movement. We will hold the arms away from the body and we will check for the tremors. Next, for the palpation, we will palpate the muscle at the rest to determine the muscle tonicity. Next, we will palpate the muscle while the client is active and passive for flaccidity, spasticity, and smoothness of movement. Next, we will test the muscle strength. Equal strength on each side or less than 20% of the normal strength. First, the sternocleidomastoid. Next is the trapezius. Then the deltoid, the biceps, the tricep, wrist and finger muscle, the grip strength, the hip muscle, hip abduction, hip adduction, hamstrings, quadriceps, the muscles of ankle and feet. Next, let's proceed to the bones. We will inspect for the skeletal structure for the deformities, and then we will examine for scoliosis on the posterior part, and then kyphosis, lordosis on the lateral part. And then we will palpate the bones to locate any areas of edema or tenderness. Lastly, for the joint, we will inspect for the joint for the swelling bilaterally, and then we will palpate each joint for tenderness, swelling, and smoothness of the movement, crepitation and presence of nodule, and then the joint range of motion. And then we will assess the carpal tunnel syndrome by first the Tinel sign and then the Pallen's sign. And then lastly, we will document the findings.